Well, Joey, we mentioned in past videos that using sub-assemblies is a great way to keep things organized. Often, when you are working in an assembly, you reach a point where you need to modify a sub-assembly for your design to work. In this example, our walkway is interfering with our tower. We need to modify the design of the tower to accommodate the walkway. To do this, we could click on the tower sub-assembly in the Pathfinder and select Open. This would open the tower in a new tab for editing. But we are working a little bit in the dark with this approach. We don't see how our edits affect the castle assembly until we go back to the castle assembly tab. Another option is to choose the edit option. If the sub-assembly is open in another tab, the tab will be opened as if the open command had been used. But if it isn't, or you close the tab, Solid Edge will open the sub-assembly for editing within the assembly environment. While the sub-assembly is being edited in place, you generally can't edit the assembly. It is displayed in a semi-transparent way for reference. This lets you immediately see what effect your edits to the sub-assembly have on the rest of the assembly. So now we have a reference here. We want a walkway here. And if we're going to have a walkway, we don't really want this block in the way. We won't be able to walk through that. So I'm just going to hit the delete button here. Click on this part and delete that too. In an earlier video, we talked about using the replace part with copy command on this part. I'll link to it in the description. Now that we've replaced the part with a copy, and while we have that part still open, I'm going to choose edit. So now we're editing this part within this sub-assembly, within the larger assembly. So in here, I'm just going to go to variables, run tools, variables, go to peg pattern 1, change the NY peg count from 10 to 8, press enter, close that. We see the part updating, so we can save the part, and I'm just going to, if I hit the X here, we exit out of editing this part, so we return a level higher to the tower sub-assembly, and I can hit save here to save the sub-assembly. Now we have our platform the right size, but is positioned on the wrong side of the tower. In our next video, we look at how we can move it to the right position. This sounds pretty simple, and it can be, but if you do it the hard way, you can make a lot of work for yourself. So maybe we'll make it into a little test. That's it, Joey. Talk to you in the next one.